What is up, you guys? The Dark Side here, back here with another action figure review, and today we're taking a look at the DC Multiverse, DC Comics Originals, The Joker. Taking a look at the packaging here, it's pretty much the exact same thing with all your DC Multiverse figures. You do get the blue highlights throughout the entire packaging, obviously for DC, because you know DC's main color is blue. But anyways, you get Batman 80 years to the top of there, because if you don't know, this year is the 80th anniversary Batman. Then you also get the Joker over there, DC Comics Originals, the Joker once again at the bottom, DC Multiverse. Then at the top over here, you do get the DC logo once again in a bit of a spot varnish material. And at the side over here, you get DC Comics Originals, the Joker once again, DC Multiverse. And the other side, pretty much the same thing, just with the window box going along over there. And the back, you do get all the other figures you need to collect inside this wave. I've already done the Batman figure review, so if you want to go and check it out, go right ahead. But anyways, you get the Joker once again at the top of there, along with a little bio. And if you want to read it, you can go and pause it now. And at the bottom over here, we do get a couple of warnings. And at the very bottom, a couple of copyright info along with the UPC code. Without further ado, guys, let's take a look at this figure. So it's been a quite long little bit in terms of action figure reviews for me. My last figure review was actually on the Multiverse Batman that actually came in the same set as this Joker. Now, if you didn't watch that review, you can go and watch it if you like. But anyways, I did explain in that review that that Batman figure wasn't exactly supposed to be a representation of the 1989 movie Batman. It was actually supposed to be a representation of a figure that came out during that time. So with the Joker over here, it's pretty much the same sort of deal that's going along, which is probably why when you guys look at it, you're going to be like, oh, that kind of looks like a weird Joker. The proportions are kind of weird and all that. Well, proportions were kind of weird on those Kenner figure toys that came out during that time. So you can obviously tell by just looking at it, it does look like a comic kind of version of Jack Nicholson's Joker. In terms of accessories, though, he does come with quite a bit. For one being this acid flower over here with like all the acid coming out, which looks pretty good overall. Sculpting detail looks pretty good. It's like a translucent kind of green, so it's pretty nice as well too. And it's a little bit, well, actually no, I wouldn't say it's really rubbery. It's kind of a hard plastic, but as you can see, the top over here looks pretty good, but then when you get underneath, it's a little bit hollow and looks kind of weird, but overall, not that bad whatsoever. And you can obviously peg that out, and then you have the flower with the hole in there, so you can peg that back in over there. And the way how you want to put this on the Joker figure is you take this flower piece out that's right over here, and you can just port that out as you please, and then you just put this new flower piece right in like so. And I mean, if you want to get some action shots and that kind of stuff, it looks pretty good. In terms of the second accessory, though, he does come with this cane over here, and I'm guessing this is his Joker cane. And as you can see, the head over here looks pretty good. It's like a jester skeleton kind of thing going on, and it looks pretty good overall. Paint looks pretty clean. And then you also get the cane over here, which is just a flat black. There's no real sculpting detailing going along. You do have a little point at the end of there, though. But overall, not too bad, pretty simple, which is good. And if you want to put it inside of his hand, you can do it inside of his left hand over here, and you just slot that through like so, and he holds it pretty well. Now take a look at Joker over here. I mean, sculpting and articulation, all that stuff all together is really good. My only real gripe is this head over here. Now, I really wouldn't say that the head is horrible. I just don't think it's my kind of Joker kind of thing, because I mean, this is very, it does represent the, I think it's the 1970s Joker very well. Like you can definitely see that inside there, but I mean, I don't like how that hair looks. The head looks a little bit off to me, and those eyes look a little bit separated. But they did, if they were specifically trying to get the expression down, I think they did a really good job at it, because you can definitely tell he's laughing his ass off. Other than that, though, they pretty much got all the tiny little sculpting details in there. I mean, the eyebrows look pretty good, the grin looks pretty good, the hair looks pretty good, even the back over here they sculpted all the little hairlines, and yeah, it looks good overall. I just think that what they've chosen, like, to base it off of, it's not personally my cup of tea. I don't really like it all that much, but overall, I mean, it really does represent the Kenner kind of aspect to it, and I think they did a good job with it. The rest of the figure over here, though, I absolutely love it. The purple that they chose on this guy is absolutely fantastic. Really does represent the Joker. All the vibrant colors too, because you know Joker is really supposed to be out there, and it's just a great selection of paint that they chose with this guy. Now you can definitely tell as well too, this is an exact copy of the Alfred Pennyworth figure that we've gotten not that long ago. Pretty much from head to toe, yeah, they're pretty much the exact same figure, just the ties are a little bit different. Other than that though, I mean, this paint looks absolutely fantastic. They've even painted all the little buttons in there as well too. You got the Joker flower over there too, painted very well. You also got all the wrinkles going around. You got the paint on the buttons once again over there. The wrinkles again, and then the Joker butt over there, along with a bit of copyright info over there, and then the legs here too, the hands. I mean, you can even see the lines going across the gloves over there too, and those both look pretty good. And yep, so legs over here, all the lines going throughout. Really does give off that Joker 1970s kind of feeling. I think it's from 1970s. I could be wrong though, but it's a really classic looking Joker. And if you definitely wanted to switch, you definitely could switch his head over here into a different Joker if you had one. And I mean, it would look like a really cool looking comic booky / classic Joker. But you also do get the shoes over here too, and those look pretty well as well too. And then you also got the pegals in there. And yeah, I mean, just overall great Joker figure. Articulation though is pretty good for the most part. It's the same thing as the Alfred Pennyworth. Head can move about that much. You can move down, you can move side to side as it's squeaking. A bit of pivot in there as well too. You can also kick the arms around that much. You can go up, down by swivel. Double jointed elbows, wrist articulation, which is swivel and up and down. You also do get an ab crunch over here, which moves in ever so slightly, and then it does move back around that much. You also do get the waist articulation over here, which is a swivel. You can also kick it forward, kick it back. You can do the splits around that much, so that's pretty good. He also has a thigh swivel, double jointed knees, which move in pretty good, and then ankle articulation, which is down, up, and pivot. And if you were curious as to how tall this Joker figure does stand, as you can see over here, he does stand at around 6.5 inches tall. And as a comparison, here is Joker compared to two other figures that I've already reviewed. We got the Batman Kenner figure over here, which does come in a set with this Joker, and we also do have the Alfred Pennyworth figure, which shares the exact same buck with the Joker. As for a Joker comparison though, we do have Joker over here compared to some of my favorite Joker figures inside my collection. We do have the Death of the Family DC Direct Joker over here. We do have the Dark Knight Returns DC Multiverse Joker, and then we have the DC Direct Batman Arkham Asylum Joker, and then finally we do have my work in progress Joaquin Phoenix Joker at the end over here. Stay tuned. So final thoughts on this Joker action figure over here. I mean, I really like this figure, okay? I mean, I don't really like the head sculpt all that much because, you know, it's not really my kind of thing, but if you really look at it, if you really like go in depth into it, it's actually a really good head sculpt. It's very clean. It absolutely captures the expression of the Joker, of his laughing, and yeah, it's just a great head sculpt, but it's just not really my kind of head sculpt, if that makes sense. But other than that, I absolutely love the body on this Joker. I mean, it definitely, like, especially the purple paint that they chose, it matches so well with the Joker, and it's just the perfect purple suit. Now, it is a copy of the Alfred Pennyworth Multiverse figures, so if you're not a fan of that, then this might not be for you, but I'm telling you right now, the suit on this guy, the sculpting, the paint detailing, all that stuff is really nice on this one. Definitely, if you guys are looking for a classic looking Joker, this is the Joker figure to get. The accessories though, I didn't really care about all that much. I mean, it's really cool that we got the acid kind of effect going on in there, along with the cane too. So what do I give this figure as a rating? Well, I really like how this Joker body turned out. I really like all the paint that they chose. I really like all the sculpting detail. And I mean, as much as I don't like the version of the head sculpt that they chose, I really like all the sculpting inside the head sculpt. So with that being said, this Joker figure, it's a rating of a 10 out of 10. With that being said, you guys, we do come to the end of the video over here. I mean, once again, it's a great Joker figure, and definitely if you are looking for a classic Joker figure, once again, definitely the Joker to pick up. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys would give this figure as a rating. Let me know if you picked it up already. Let me know if you'll be getting it. And while you're at it, if you have enjoyed this video, be sure to leave the like rating down below. If you didn't like it, well, then leave a dislike. And if you guys are so inclined, I do have an Instagram account. It's at The Dorcas Knight. Usually what happens with me on YouTube is that sometimes I'm not able to get the videos out as much as I want to, because videos do take a lot of hard work. But on Instagram, I'm able to post stuff instantly. I'm able to talk about stuff. I'm able to share my thoughts on different kinds of stuff. So if you guys enjoy my content, if you enjoy this channel, go ahead and follow the Instagram. It's at The Dorcas Knight once again. And finally, as all YouTubers do beg you to do, subscribe please. But anyway guys, like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate it all. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do hope that you guys have enjoyed, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next video.